Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today Expansive Worlds had their weekly live stream and they provided us with brand new information regarding the update coming on March 12th, which is next Tuesday. So we got some news on drink time changing as well as class changes. So let's not waste time, let's go ahead and jump right in. The animal that's going to be getting their drink time changed is the black bear. Black bear currently drink at night from 20 to 0 Now with this update, they will drink in the morning from 4 to 8, which is a change I have wanted for so long. I don't grind black bears or try to get a great one because they drink at night. It's just I don't like hunting at night. It's really hard to see them sometimes. So getting this change to the morning is going to be just a really big thing. Plus, it's also going to help on Silver Ridge Peaks because you have mountain lions that overlap with their current drink time. So getting them out of that mountain lion drink time is going to be big as well. They'll probably still get spooked by them quite a bit, but hopefully not as much. Now, there's also not going to be a population reset for any of these changes coming with this update, for the black bear or any of the class changes, which is awesome, but they are trying something a bit different with the black bear. Instead of doing a population reset for the black bears, they are trying something a bit different. So I was a bit confused when I first heard this, but I think I understand it a little bit better. Basically, when the update comes, if you do have black bear zones on your map, it's still going to show 2000 to 0, and what you have to do is shoot those bears out of that zone to get new bears into the new zone. So that's how I understood it. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong, but that's basically what Jaxie said. But I do think this is one of those changes that has needed to happen for quite some time, and I can honestly see myself going back to the Black Bear Great One grind. It was one of those grinds that I kind of quit it, honestly, because it was hard to hunt the bears at night. The mountain lions kept spooking them, so getting them in the mornings now is going to be just a huge change. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the Black Bear changes? Let's go ahead and jump into all these class changes now. So when these were first announced, I figured we'd get like 4 or 5 changes. No, we are getting 18 class changes. So I will put a picture here on the screen. That way you can see all the species that are getting changed and you can screenshot and everything. But first up, we've got the bobcat, as well as the Mexican bobcat. They are going from class 3 to class 2. Not going to be any real changes with like the guns you could use. You can now use the 22 Hornet, which is pretty cool. You've got the collared peccary from class 4 to 3, as well as the pronghorn from class 4 to 3. We'll get to the pronghorn here in a second because that makes no sense. The collared peccary, in my opinion, makes sense. They're a very small animal, and using guns like the 303 and the Malmer 7mm never really made sense to me. I don't know much about them in real life, so I don't know if that's something that can be used on them, but they are very small, so using guns like the 223, the 243 makes a little bit more sense. Now we have the pronghorn, like I said, class 4 to 3. I'm not sure why they decided to change the pronghorn. It really doesn't make any sense to me, and I saw that in the chat as well during the live stream. People weren't really sure why they were changed. It's definitely interesting though. You're going to have to use guns like the 223, the 243, and just stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting hunting them now. You've got the wild boar and feral pigs going from class 4 to 5. They're going to be bumped up, as well as the bighorn sheep, class 4 to 5, so there won't be any real changes with the guns there. You've got Javan Rusa from class 6 to 5, as well as Mule Deer from 6 to 5. Same thing, no real changes. Grey Wolf from 5 to 6, Iberian Wolf from 5 to 6. Gemsbacher going from class 8 to 6. This is one that I did not expect whatsoever, but you're no longer going to be able to use the 300 on them. You have to use guns like the 303, 7mm, which is a gun that I actually use on them already. It's a really good gun for just about everything in the game, so it does really well, but it's just an interesting change that I did not see coming. Sandbar are going from class 6 to 7, so from what I know about sandbar in real life, they are a really big deer species, so it makes sense that we're going to be able to use the 300 on them now. Rocky Mountain elk and Roosevelt elk are being brought down from class 8 to class 7, another really interesting one. This next one is one I know that I have wanted for a very long time, and I know other people have as well. The American alligator is going from class 6 to 7, so now you're going to be able to hunt them with the 300. You've got grizzly bear going from 7 to 8, and then saltwater crocodile going to 7 to 8 as well. Nothing really going to change with the guns you can use on those. But there's all the class changes. Definitely some surprising ones in there. I don't know a lot about some of these species in real life, so I don't know if some of these make sense, if they don't. But like I said with the pronghorn, that's the one that I think just doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. I really wish red deer were in this, and I know a lot of other people do as well. red deer bumping up to class 7 so you can use the 300 on them makes a lot of sense, but for some reason they just did not add that into this list. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think about all this? Which ones are surprising to you? Which ones would you keep the same? Are there other animals you would change? Just let me know everything down in the comments. But I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that stuff. It really does help out the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.